A few weeks ago in Australia, Abdy asked us the simple question, what is life? And I proposed my answer, which was something along the lines of, life is an iterative performance where we are always rehearsing, but for something we're not prepared for. And we're learning as we go, and we think it's a performance for other people, but the further we go, the more we realize it's a performance for ourselves. And firstly, Abdy said I should write a book based on that. And Ian kind of said the same thing, and he suggested the title for that book, The Performance of Our Life, or The Performance of a Lifetime. But today I was reading from my first book and realized that 5 years ago I'd already written this. And there are two pieces that combined are exactly this. And they're called The Life of Man and The Hand of God. And now I'm going to read The Life of Man. From dawn to dusk, from birth to death, from light to dark, from cradle to grave, breathe in, breathe out. At the moment of birth, you fill your lungs and forget. At the moment of death, you empty them and remember that all are one and the same. You rise above the horizontal path you've been walking and see it for what it truly is, a single scene, a fleeting act. You ascend vertically, and path after path you see, all live together, all here, all now. From your perch above it all, you watch your peaceful days as a babe in your mother's arms. You are infinitely warm. You are unconditionally loved. You are. You are before your name. You are before your first thoughts. You are before your first words. To be is your greatest joy, and you smile. You watch the babe's eyes focus and follow, the body stretch and crawl, the first attempt to stand, the inevitable fall. The days roll into each other, asleep then awake, growing, testing new waters. You watch your first steps. Your mother claps, and you remember, all are one. The world is your oyster now, and with your sea legs you navigate it all, traversing the long hall, climbing the couch, chasing the cat, kicking a ball. From your captain's high chair, you chart the vast oceans, wide-eyed, gallant, surveying your boundless kingdom. Aeroplanes come and go, delivering your puree of apple. And you muse as you chew, so all is for me. And taller you grow, still higher you climb, and thoughts become words and get you things. Toys and attention and answers to your deepest questions. Yet the more you learn, the more you need to know. And the more you are given, the more you think to desire. A day comes that mummy is waving goodbye, and you're standing in your cap and new shoes. And there are others in the same all around, but you've never felt more alone. And for the first time, your deeply etched wisdom that all are one is completely erased. Looking down from your perch, you yearn to reach out to this lost child. Your heart aches with the memory, and you want to hold him and remind him and assure him he's not lost. But you can't, not yet. It's part of the journey to forget that all are one. Before long, you are very much your name, and everyone knows it. And you learn many names and learn many numbers, but forget that all are one. And you read many stories and play many games, and all the while feel you know just who you are. But from your perch, you see you're running further and further from it, and losing sight of the truth, and really being told in every moment who you are. And the day Mummy's wave is rebuked with a roll of the eyes, you curse the journey. But watch on. The next chapter is the hardest to view. The name, this identity, has taken control of the steering wheel and drags you through the trenches, through depths of mud, then shoots you like a cannonball to dizzying peaks as the chemical pendulum swings and hormones flourish and crash and foundations collapse, and the only goal is freedom. But freedom from what? From your perch, you know there's nothing to fear, nothing extrinsic to flee, nor even desire to change. All is within, so it's no surprise for you to see that one taste of independence and you come crawling back to the nest and vow never again to so forsake your body until, of course, the cycle repeats again and again and again. And after what seems like a lifetime of years, which now again you see as the blink of an eye, one day the cycle decides to spit you out, and there's only confusion now, more confusion. But you see, the seed has been planted, and rejoice for the young man, because once again, he is asking the question, who am I? What am I? How am I? Why am I? He has realized he's not so sure after all. You whisper a word of encouragement from your perch. Keep going now. Trust. Just one foot in front of the other. And as much as he denies it, he seems to hear you. You stifle a cheer as you know the return journey is just beginning. Still there'll be the occasional downpour, but you are learning more and more each time how to weather the storm. New roots are starting to take hold. You are no longer flailing in the wind. And so begins a golden age. Things start to flow, momentum starts to build. Old bridges are burnt, and new ones unfailingly take their place. You are starting to trust. By releasing your grip, you have tapped into something endlessly more powerful. Life can only get better from here, but the force will test your faith. And on your horizontal path, you start to look back. It's really been more of a loop. You start to see patterns and progress, and notice you're in the same place, but everything looks different, brighter, as if it's on your side, made for your benefit, not your inconvenience. You wonder if it always has been. It has. So things get simpler. At first you resist this, for you're so comfortable with complexity, yet more and more just falls away. The numbers did expand in your youth, but you notice now they are getting ever smaller. One day, out of nowhere, you have a dream. You awaken silent, awestruck, lost for words. And you realize the number is just one. Up on your perch, you close your eyes and remember the dream. You smile and whisper thanks. You breathe easy. From that point on, you see yourself riding a conveyor belt rather than walking a path. You know you can't miss your destination, so you just enjoy the ride and take in the view along the way. Only now, from your perch, you see it was always a conveyor belt. And you could never have stepped off it if you tried. And the destination? Well, it transcends words. But you're here now. At the end of the journey lies one final challenge. It's where you've just come from. It's what you've just passed. You can watch it this time from above. Silence and stillness, and pale sunlight filtering in. A bird song, an armchair, a book on your lap, wrinkled hands, stiff knees, faded memories, alone. The time has come. You remember. You trust. You breathe out.